Hello and welcome. Today's reading is on Britney Spears. So I'm going to use the Stardust Tarot, Stardust Shadows Tarot and Oracle. I'll leave a link in the description where you can purchase this. First, I'll see what the cards want to tell me, and then I'll ask questions. So, Stardust Tarot and Oracle, what can you tell me about Britney Spears? What can you tell me about Britney Spears? Oh, look. See what I mean? They just tell a story. Exhaustion and burdens, which is very true. From what the media has told us, when she was in the censorship? When her parents were controlling her. Oh my God, look what just came out. Endings. Death, endings. There is a story to tell, and that is very true because she's holding a book and her ex-husband has written a tell-all book about her. And look what come out beside it, wealth and status. She does have status and she does definitely have wealth, and that's probably why the book was written, but we'll ask questions in a minute. What else can you tell me about Britney? Yes, she has been very defensive about this. What else can you tell me about Britney? Rituals, and I do believe that the book tells a lot of secrets and things that she did. Distancing, and the distancing I would have to say would be Three of Swords. Well, Three of Swords is about heartbreak. And there's two birds in that picture. Distancing, I feel like this is referring to her children. So I feel that because of these things that he's come out and said, and I know one of them was that she liked to play with knives around the children. He now has full custody of the children and he doesn't allow the children to see Britney. So there is distance there, and definitely Three of Swords is heartbreak. Use your voice. Wonder what that is saying. Let me see. What is use your voice saying? Use your voice. Actually, I won't pull tarot just yet. I'm going to pull another Stardust Shadows Tarot. What is use your voice saying here? I'm getting the feeling that he used his voice, what it takes, execute, bought, start. Definitely what I was thinking and feeling. He's doing he's using his voice now, and he's doing what it takes to execute dirt with the book so he can make money. Page of Coins. What else do you want to tell me about Britney Spears? What else do you want to tell me about Britney Spears? Oh, for power. Ace of Wands. For power. Aces are new beginnings too. So new beginnings around with money and power. That noise in the background is just my dogs. Vulnerable. I feel like he's making out that he was vulnerable. And he's explaining his actions to make out that he's vulnerable. Look at all these cards, they're all black. Scandal. Right. I'm going to keep that scandal one out and put these back. I want to look deeper into that. The Lover's card. What is the Scandal card? The Lovers have to reveal. Okay, so we got sacrifice, stability, and vulnerable. So this book is what I'm feeling he's going to create scandal, or he has created scandal. I feel like the book will make people see Britney as vulnerable and that they're in it just for the money, 10 of coins, and the sacrifices she's had to go through because of money and stability. 4 of Wands, which is, it's really, there hasn't been much stability for her because everybody that she loved come at her left, right and centre for money. Then we got distraction. Looks are deceiving. I got this card when I pulled cards before on her. Looks are deceiving. Okay, what can you tell me about looks are deceiving? Distraction. So we got level up, which is the 3 of Wands. I think I got these two exact cards that came out last time. That's weird. When I questioned distraction. 3 of Wands, Star card. So maybe this is saying that it looks like he's written the book and published a book for a certain, to look a certain way, but it's actually for another reason. It's a distraction. And 3 of Wands is all about being on the right path, heading towards success. You're on the right path for success. So I feel like it's leveled him up. And, well, the star's all about being in the spotlight. And it's placed him in the spotlight. It's given him some sort of a renewal. What else can you tell me about this? 6 of Wands. Yeah, look, success. It's making him well known. It's putting him back out there. Wow. What do you want to tell me? Deception. Deception. He definitely does not have Britney's best intentions, and he's deceiving her because of money. What can you tell me? Strength, liability, justice. Okay, so this is telling me that Britney's had to be very brave. So she's had to be very brave, learn to love herself again because of all the deception around her, because everybody that she loved deceived her. And justice, the truth will come out. Justice. The truth always comes out. Improvement, a better situation. Things will improve for her. Well, that's good. What else? Is there anything else you want to tell me? A favourable outcome. Oh my God. Oh, I just got then. I think she's going to take him to court. I think she's going to be really brave, and she's going to do something that is really out of her character. But I think she's going to take him to court. There's going to be an improvement, a better situation, and a favourable, good outcome. Wow. But yeah, he doesn't expect that. What, can you tell me how Britney Spears is feeling right now? How is she feeling? What is her state of mind? How is she feeling? She's very wealthy and she's got status, King of Coins. She's got stability. What else? Something for money, protection. She's very guarded, and her protection is her wealth. Wow, this is amazing how this comes out. What else can you tell me about this? So yes, she's got the materialistic things, but how is she really feeling? So she's very defensive. Oh, wow. I really do feel sorry for Britney Spears, because the people that she loved let her down, all because of money. Okay. Oh, look at this. How does she feel? Well, she feels trapped. I think she feels trapped by wealth and status, money, and this has made her very defensive. She's very guarded and she protects herself, and this makes her feel trapped. That's very sad. I feel sorry for Brit. How does she feel? How does she feel about what her parents did to her? About what her parents did to her. How that they have nothing to do with her. They turned their back on her. And they were in it for just the money. How does she feel? She feels like getting away. Six of Swords, moving away. And I think she has done this because now that conservatorship is finished And she does have a freedom, which she's free to fly. She does get away. She can do whatever she likes now. And it was a necessary transition. I wonder if she relocated. Okay, what else can you tell me about Britney's, the way she feels about her parents? 401, stability. Okay, let's see what else it has to say. What else can you tell me about the 401s? Okay, I've got a feeling I know what she's saying here. Time's running. I feel like the time's running out. Let me see what else came out. Perspective and group. Four of Cups. Stability, lifetime, long-term, perspective, group. Okay, so what I'm feeling with these cards is that I feel like she thought that her parents were there for a lifetime, long-term. And this gave her stability. It was unfulfilled. And it was a surprise to her that 3 people that she loved are not there now. They were in it for the money. 3 of Coins. She thought they were a team. Okay, do you have anything else to say about how Britney feels about her parents and what they've done to her? Debauchery, the devil. Very controlling. Cleaned up, goes quiet or hidden. So all is quiet now. She's kept a lot hidden, but she's carrying the burdens. She's carrying the burdens. 10 of Wands. It was heavy. Okay. And now there's instability here. Even though she's got the money, she doesn't have her support system, which was her family. Okay. Why was the conservatorship created on Britney? Why was the conservatorship created on Britney? Why was the conservatorship created on Britney? Comeback will be revealed. Why was the conservatorship bound, tied into it? Vulnerable. 10 of Coins. Because of money. She was bound by it because of money. And that guaranteed certain people that the money would come back to them if anything was to happen to her. But that's gone now. I want to ask, does Britney Spears have any sort of support in her life? Oh my God, a movie. A movie. Okay, she's very much of a hermit. This could be saying that she watches a lot of movies. But it also is saying to me that there is a movie that is going to be made because the camera was rolling all the time. Fast action. 8 of Wands. Fast. It was fast action. The past. The past was fast action. Lots going on. And we've got transfer. There's some sort of deals being made here. Power and duties. So I feel like they're talking about a movie that is going to be created about Britney. And I wonder if Britney's going to benefit from it. Is Okay, let's ask. Is Britney Spears going to benefit from this movie? Not what you expect. There's a story to be told. Sing like a bird. Wow. Okay, so is Britney making this movie, or is someone else making this movie? Show me who's making this movie about Britney. For dominance. Ace of Swords. Okay. Is Britney making this movie? Is it going to be her story or someone else's? In disguise. Masked appearance. Someone's not going to be telling the truth here. Knowledge. High Priestess. Ooh, I wonder who it is. Who's in control of making this movie? Who's in control of making this movie? A season. Learn from this. Who's in control of making this movie? Who's in control? Okay, I'm just going to put them back, and then I'm going to keep asking who's in control of making the movie. Or is the movie going to be made from the book that K-Fed Align has created? Is producer Knight of Cups. Oh, negotiations. It's happening now. There's been negotiations now with the producer. Two of Coins. Deals being made. Someone associated, linked, or connected. I don't think it's Britney. Show me who's creating this movie. It's an opportunity. Reprimand, punish, or discipline. Someone's doing it to get back at her. Wow. Under the same umbrella. So that tells me that I feel like it's to do with the book. But I'll ask one more time. And it's a group. And the group is her family. Mum, dad, sister. Accepting, surrendering to fate. Maybe she's just going to surrender to it. Is there anything else you need to tell me? It's a cover-up. And things will be they're going to cover up certain things and keep certain things hidden. Wow. So the truth will not be told. So let's ask if the book does the book that Kay Federline, tell me if the book that Kay Federline created, is it the truth? Does it tell the truth, or is it a cover-up? Exploited her talents. Is the book telling the truth? Justice. Oh my God, justice is the truth. So maybe it's saying it exploited the truth and her talents. Let's ask one more time. Does the book that Kay Federline created about Britney Spears, is it the truth? So we've got executive, indebted, so the person created it, did it for money. What else can you tell me about this book? Is it telling the truth, or is it a cover-up? In a new form, rebirth in a new form. Someone's benefiting from this. Facilitator. Knight of Wands, skills, 8 of coins. Maybe the book is like a rebirth for Britney. A comeback. Will Britney come back and be in the spotlight again? No, it's in the past. That's in the past. Okay, what else can I ask? Okay, so something else that I seen in the headlines was that her, well, what's it talking about here? Brain fog, hazy, not in right mind. Why is she not in her right mind? Debauchery. Because she's being controlled. Or maybe it's talking about the past here. So in the past, she was definitely being controlled. She wasn't in her right mind because I think she was on medication. She was being deceived, deception, and there was definitely rituals. So yes, look, putting something into drinks, making her take things that she did not want to do or she didn't know about. Somebody in that relationship was deceptive. There was deception in that relationship. And somebody is numbing out their feelings by taking DRUGSs. Skills. What is skills? Burdens. I think they're talking about Britney here. Maybe the deception was around her skills, which is her singing. And it created heavy burdens and she was numbing out. And there's more to it behind the scenes. Okay, so have they divorced? Rituals. Wants out. Exit plan. Explicit knowingly participating. Okay, so maybe they did things together. But somebody wants out. Okay, who is it that wants out? Who is it that wants out? Producer. King of Wands. We could be talking about a fire sign male here. It's ended. Their relationship has ended. I wonder if Sam's a fire sign. Is there anything else you want to tell me about her relationship with Sam? Misdirection. What I want you to see. Misdirection. Fierce. Queen of Wands. I feel like she's saying that. Queen of Wands is saying, like, there was something I didn't want you to see. Maybe he's seen something he shouldn't have seen. That's created the endings. What is it that Sam's seen? He's getting away. What is it that Sam's seen? Something was hidden. It's talking about stability. I think that's regarding their relationship. Hardship. So I feel like he's the one that's going to go through hardship. Maybe he's not going to get... Maybe he's walking away with nothing. Distraction. Hooks are deceiving. Selected, handpicked. Silence. Okay, he's going to be silenced. Maybe he will walk away with something so he doesn't talk. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask the cards one more time. Is there anything else you want to tell me about Britney Spears and her situation? She's going through healing, or she needs to start healing trauma because she's been traumatized. She needs protection, or she's guarded. Someone's protecting her from scandal. Lovers. Okay, maybe her ex-husband's not going to do what the other one did and tell all. Maybe he's protecting her from scandal. Bought, start. So that makes me feel like from the very start, someone knew or their intentions were only for the money, is what I'm feeling. Payoff. The story. Somebody's very draining, like a vampire, or draining the money. Oh, look at this is the story. This is the book. Maybe she's going to pay him off, and that's what he wants. He's trying to drain all the money. She's very vulnerable to it. Oh, wow. What else can you tell me about Britney Spears and her situation? Loads of drama. My head's spinning. Strategist. Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords saying here? Celebration. Three of Cups. What is she celebrating? What is she celebrating? What is she celebrating? Oh my God. A fatality for power. Sacrifice. Oh my God, I hope that's not going to happen. Wow, what a stressful world Britney Spears' world is. Guys, guess what? I've got something to share with you. These beautiful bracelets came today. Otter Spirit. And I want to share how much I'm in love with them with you. Otter Spirit has such a beautiful energy. Every bracelet you purchase, this is what I love about them, they donate $1 to otters in California. So they support the sea otters. And they were on the verge of being extinct, but because of Otter Spirit's support, they are now doing well. They are recovering. Each gemstone tells a unique story. Now it's time for you to write yours. This bracelet is amethyst. I'm going to share it with you. I love how they got the otter on the front. And there's a little otter here. And this one is amethyst. And you get this little card with each bracelet. And it tells you about the stone. So it's an amethyst, authentic AAA grade crystals. And the affirmation is, I am letting go of fear and embracing peace. The intention is intuition and balance. Zodiac sign. And it tells you the zodiac sign it's for and what chakras it supports, the third eye crown. And it tells you how to take care of them. So this one is amethyst. Then I got howlite, which I'm absolutely in love with this one. And it looks stunning when they're all together. So the howlite's affirmation is, I stay calm in stressful situations. It's about balance. There's the zodiac signs, Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and it supports the crown chakra. And there's a little guide there to how to look after it. Next one I got rhodonite. I am kind and compassionate to myself and others. Love healing. Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Taurus. And it's the heart and the root chakra. And these three look absolutely stunning. And these three clusters are the anxiety bracelets. They support if you're feeling anxious. And the reason why I chose these three is because ever since I've had my hysterectomy, I have been feeling a little bit more anxious than usual. These just support my energy. I really feel a difference with these bracelets, these crystals. So if you want some gemstones from Otter Spirit or bracelets, or feel free to check them out. I'll leave a link in the description, and there will be 2 codes for you to use in the month of November. Tell me in the comments what you think, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.